The last thing, I've got like maybe 10 more minutes, but I want to talk about Hassan Minhaj and Ilhan Omar, who had a conversation yesterday, because that was a critical moment for me. It's like this is like some turkey, Turkish bread. This is my breakfast. Anyway, so Ilhan Omar is Somalian. Hassan Minhaj is a UC Davis graduate. Like, I didn't graduate from UC Davis, but I went. And a comedian, and he's an Indian guy. So watching those two brown people sit down and talk was actually very cool. But there are some things I learned. Like, I honestly don't pay. Like, I'm not in Minneapolis, or Minnesota, wherever Ilhan Omar is practicing government. But some of the things she explained were kind of, like, shocking. She said, she's gotten the most death threats out of any politician in like the last 50 years, like death threats. Like, she has to have 24-hour security with her because so many people are targeting her. That's wild. I didn't know that. That's like actually wild. Like, I know that Islamophobia is like really big, but like, I mean, she's like an elected congressperson. When I say that, like, black women are under attack, I mean, just imagine being black and Muslim. And then she said she gets so many death threats every day, she can't even count them. Like, that's wild. I mean, these bigots have nothing better to do with life. Like, y'all just attack all day. All day. Some people need to get hobbies. Maybe they should start blogs, okay? Express some of these feelings, these pent-up emotions. That was just really shocking to hear, honestly. And then to hear, like, Hassan basically have to say, like, he had to put, like, footnotes on every statement, like, Ilhan does not condone violence. Ilhan is not a supporter of murder. Things like that, because those are assumptions, I guess, that people make about Islam and Muslims, which I thought was also weird. Like, I feel like so many people have no idea what the Quran is. They've never read it, so they just have an assumption that, like, the Islamic faith is this awful, negative, faith because it is unfamiliar to them. And because there are a lot of bad actors. Like, Islamic terrorism is a real thing, but it isn't like the majority, right? But there are a lot of Islamic terrorists who are in power in countries that are are a majority Muslim. But that has not, like, I think people should just branch out a little more and, like, meet a Muslim in real life. Go listen to what anything of the fucking Nation of Islam has to say. Right? Like, sometimes I feel like people get so mad about black supremacy and, like, black nationalism, and then they realize, like, the Black Panther Party started the food program. It's like, y'all fucking hate black life. Just say that shit. Just be like, we hate niggers. Just say it aloud. Get it off your chest, okay? Because, like, at the end of the day, the reality is, like, those groups have done more good than harm. They just have. They're the only people who care about black life. It's not niggers or black men. They don't care about black life at all. They, like, support abortion at every stance. That's why I thought it was very strange. I saw, like, Quavo put out some video. I want to talk about this. So Quavo put out some video. It was, like, him and some girl, and they're, like, in the hood, and they always, like, put a bunch of, like, babies in the projects, and everybody's just doing this little Humpty Dumpty bounce. What the fuck is that? Like, why do we get a music video like that, like, 4 times a year? Is it just to be like, we lived another year? Like, because y'all never teach nobody how to read. Nobody ever, like, goes on to do shit in life. Like, what is this? Like, I've been around the world, like, 4 additional times, and these niggas are still putting out that same music video. Like, I don't understand. Buy a Greyhound ticket and get the fuck out. Like, this is insane. It doesn't take that long to progress. I understand if you need like 6 months to get your shit together. Like, I hear it. It doesn't take 2 decades, though. And that fucking video has been coming out for 2 decades. So somebody make it make sense. It's wild. Also, to whoever commented yesterday talking about, like, you chose violence today, just know I choose violence every day. Like, silence is violence to me. But also, like, I don't have kind words for most people. And this is my safe space to share my unkind words. So to everybody new here, I am not new to this. I am true to this. This channel has been going for like 8 years now. So it's a personal blog. It is a way to like process the after therapy thoughts, right? I also saw Andrew Tate say something which I thought was very interesting. And this is like a note to black women. So he got on, he's like out, he's got his like chest all out on his fucking pool in the back. He's all like, yeah, men don't need therapy. He's like screaming about the shit, right? Some things were true. He was basically describing anger. Now, if y'all have been here long enough, we have processed anger on this channel. We have processed some fucking anger on this channel. That's true. He's right. Anger is a useful emotion. Anger will have you taking some action. Okay? And you do need to take action in life. So he was basically describing like you can't sit around sad all day or have like, your OCD and let that stop you from living life. 100%. That is so true. Anger, when you use your anger, you will fucking go do something. Okay? Like, have a goal. Like, obviously you see my anger toward like American exceptionalism and what I have done about it. Like, this is not a channel of like non-activity. We've been on the fucking move here, okay? Make moves and make money like every day. Keep it fucking going, even if it's just an idea. Obviously put some action behind your idea, but like keep the ideas going. Keep going. Forward. Anger is useful. In the wise words of Mr. Savage, revenge is a dish best served cold. And I feel like a lot of people are getting their like plates full of revenge, and everybody's mad now. Oh no, I didn't deserve this. Karma's not real. Blah, blah, blah. But you go back. I don't think what Andrew Tate said applies to black women. It just doesn't. You're not a man. You should listen to what that man said, but he ain't you. Like, Andrew Tate could probably actually kill somebody with your hands. Can you? No. So, his advice doesn't apply to you. He is talking to men. If you are not a man, he ain't talking to you. So as like a black woman, I'm sitting here telling you should actually go get therapy. And the reason why, especially for black women, is because like the black community is in such a fucking state of disarray all the time. Like, it's just so fucked up that most of the other people that you're talking to, other people in the black community, as detailed by the Nicki Minaj Cardi B situation, they are so untherapied and have been so fucked up for so long that any advice that you get from them on any issue is most likely going to be bad advice or literally lead you into like a direction of like nothingness. Like, you're going to go backwards listening to them, and you need to go forward. A part of the like going forward is like understanding how you feel right now, being able to articulate how you feel now in the situation you're in now. Okay. And then getting some strategies or, just some tools that help you move forward through what you're going through right now. That is like the utility of black women coming on and using YouTube as a therapy mechanism. Because not everybody is going to agree with you. Some people are going to say you're crazy, you're this, you're that. But there are going to be some people who empathize with you. Some people who are a little further along in their journey than you. Some people who are going through the exact same thing that you are going through. And knowing that, finding those people and understanding that that exists will legitimately alone lead to your growth. Like, you will grow just from that. That is what you need for growth. That is what therapy gives you. It gives you the validation that your feelings are real. Men like Andrew Tate, they don't need that. He knows his feelings are real. That buff-ass, rich-ass man is confident enough to know that his anger and his real fear for his fucking life are real. I think he's living every day like it's his last, because it very well could be. Like, he's done the sort of shit in life that people kill other people for, and somebody might actually take his ass out. And that might be it. Like, who knows? But that's not the situation here. Right? Like, hopefully you are not... I really hope that you haven't done anything to anyone in your life that is as bad as what Andrew Tate has done. If it has, you should go find Jesus and repent. That's what I would highly encourage. Do that while you're alive so that no one takes you out. Anyway, I've got to go. But the last thing I will say is I've been listening to Parable of this Hour. And tomorrow we will actually... I think I'm going to finish the book again. I've read it already 3 times. But just being familiar with it. I'm at the story right now where Keith gets killed. And Keith is Lauren's brother. But basically he like leaves the village and then makes friends with these like drug dealers, but then they like kill him, they gouge his eyes out, and they like burn his skin off. And he had like gone out and he'd stolen from some, because the whole point is like society has fallen and everybody's like street people now. So he met a guy on the street, and I guess he did this to multiple people, and the guy was nice to him, started sharing information with him, and he killed the guy and took all of his money. He shot him. So sometimes, and the lesson from that is like, sometimes you believe that like, you know, you are doing something, and because no one saw you, you believe no one saw you. No one knows what you have done. That is never true. There's always someone watching you. Always. What you do in secret, we'll put that in quotes, right? You believe no one's watching you. You believe no one knows. People know. And sometimes you get feedback, like where people will be like, we don't care. Nobody cares. God is watching you. Whatever karmic forces there are, they are watching you. So Keith got literally what he deserved. And Lauren goes on for 2 chapters describing this because she stopped taking money from him when she found out he was a killer. Like, she like distances herself from him because she has hyper empathy. That's one of the things I think is really interesting, because that is what I feel like we're watching now in society. It's like everyone getting what they deserve because all the shit that they were doing in the dark, which they thought wouldn't come out in the light, is just now out in the light. And other people are like, ooh, I'm so sorry. I actually can't fuck with that at all. That is outside of my core values. I can't befriend demons. Like, that's not... sorry. Like, I don't have conversations with bigots, you see? Like, Anyway, we'll talk about Parable of this Hour tomorrow. It's a great book. If you haven't seen the Octavia Told Us series, I will link that in the description box, and we'll chat later.